Hi, it's me.
Is steps above.
I'm the problem, it's me.
All the other songs.
Tea time, everybody agrees. Okay, I'm going to be brutally honest. Please be open-minded, okay? Hey guys, it's Zoe here, and today I want to talk to you about Midnights. Not the time, obviously, the Taylor Swift album, okay? I don't believe in clocks, I only believe in her clock.
She's a clock. It can help you tell time. It's a clock.
Oh my god.
I've actually been wanting to do a video over this album for a long time now. I even recorded a reaction video that I didn't upload because it was just taking way too long to edit. So now it sits and it gathers dust on the vinyl shelf. See, I'm a Swiftie, guys. Let's see how many references I can fit in 1 minute. Just kidding, I'm not gonna play that game. If you don't play, you can't lose. So just so we're all on the same pace, yes, I am a fellow Swiftie, but I'm also educated in music. So I think I'm a little qualified to speak on some things. So, disclaimer, these are my opinions. You're free to have different opinions. We can have a talk about it. You know, we don't have to hate each other because we have different opinions. Okay? In the words of Taylor Swift, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I will admit, I'm a little apprehensive to post this because the last time I gave Taylor Swift criticism, someone told me to go to a hospital. Okay, that is a hilarious hate comment, but also like, that's mean. Don't tell me to go to the hospital to get my head checked, please. This isn't just a critique fest. I am a fan, so I'm not gonna just completely trash it. But also, I'm trying to not be a fan in the sense that whatever Taylor Swift puts out, I'm just gonna go, yes, she is my queen and I will serve her and love her for everything. I may have bought the album before I heard it, but that's where I draw the line, okay? I'm a collector.
It can help you tell time. She's a clock.
Oh my god.
She's a clock.
So all of this comes from love, okay? If you are a Swiftie, you are welcome here. Enjoy your stay. I have other videos about Taylor Swift. Probably avoid You Need to Calm Down, since apparently I was too harsh in it. It's grown on me though, just saying. Now, let's start at the beginning.
Hey guys, it's Zoe here, and today we are going to be listening to the new Taylor Swift album. I am literally so excited. So we're gonna cozy up in bed, and we're gonna listen to the new album and just have fun.
October 2022, right in fall we go. Midnights is released at midnight. Perfect. Now, this was 3 months ago, which means I've had a long time to really think and digest the album, but when it first came out, well, let's just say it's kind of been a roller coaster on how I feel about the album.
So, this album was very repetitive and not a lot happening.
First off, let's get back in that mindset, okay? We hadn't had a single taste of what the album was going to sound like. All we got were the aesthetics, which were weirdly 70s themed, and then a lot of speculation. She had this song in one of her stories called Live the Life You Lead by Nice Boy Ed, and Yeah, a lot of people thought that was a song on the album. I definitely didn't think that. Okay, yes, I fell into that conspiracy, but I didn't think it was a song on the album. I do think it might be Taylor though. Now in hindsight, all of these theories look a little like crazy. But, I mean, to be fair, we had nothing to go off of. So I tried my best not to do this, but you kind of begin to put in your head what you want it to sound like. And although it was nice not having a lead single that would maybe kind of leave a bad taste in your mouth for the album, you start to imagine what it's going to sound like and you build it up to such a height that no matter what she released, it wasn't going to compare to what I thought she should release or what another fan thought she would release for them. We all curated the perfect Taylor Swift album with elements of pop or like elements of indie, or when is she gonna go rock? Please go rock, Taylor, if you're listening to me. That's what I wanted. I wanted a good pop rock album. So I tried very hard to keep my expectations very low, but I couldn't stop myself from predicting what they would sound like. And so on the first listen, well, I was jamming. But I was also like cringing and I don't know, I don't want to sound mean, but I was disappointed.
I'm not the biggest fan of some of the lyrics. They felt a little weak.
I found it to be a very lackluster album. In fact, I still kinda do. But wait, please wait before you start typing that hate comment and telling me I'm a terrible fan and all that stuff. Listen, okay? I will explain on what I mean and then give me feedback. So hear me out. If you're just looking at the original 13 tracks, not the 3 a.m. editions, okay? At this time, we only had Midnight, we only had the 13. That's all we could go off of. We're at the end. It's the last song. Mastermind. When's the next time we're gonna get new music? Okay. I mean, I think a lot of people agree their favorite songs are on the 3 a.m. tracks. So, was I that crazy? Also, Taylor, where is the 3 a.m. album on vinyl? I need it, please. So on the first listen, it did not come across as a very deep album. And again, all we had was what the marketing was, which was that it was like a 70s aesthetic and that this was a very deep personal album to Taylor.
Don't think I've delved this far into my insecurities in this detail before.
To me, at least, at the very first listen, the lyrics seemed kind of basic, surface level, and not very deep at all. So when I first heard it, I was disappointed. Yet, okay, I have listened to this album nearly, if not for sure, every single day, probably multiple times. I've always got it on, so what is going on? How did I find it such a disappointing album? But then now I listen to it all the time. When the 3 a.m. tracks dropped, I think the world stopped. I think Bird stopped singing because her singing was singing. There's a lot of theories that the 3 a.m. tracks are made for the fans and that the normal edition is made for like mainstream normal people. And that's why the 3 a.m. tracks are standouts, are a lot better than these. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what she was thinking, but it helps the album tremendously for me at least. Like, would've, could've, should've. Oh, yes. Just that one song alone takes the album and raises it up. But that's not enough. I mean, having one standout song doesn't make it an album that you listen to all the time. There's also Paris, and if you know me, I love Paris, and obviously I'm drawn to the song by the title alone. But it's a great glitter pin song, and you know, it's got nice vibes. To me, the production on the 3AM tracks are different from the other ones. There's less of a synth focus and more of actual drums. There's more variation of the melody throughout. It's less like monotone almost, and so they really fill out what was missing on the main album. But again, I'm not just listening to the 3AM tracks. I'm listening to the whole album. So it's not like all of a sudden these dropped and so I'm looking at that as the album. No, something is drawing me in still to this album today. And when the 3AM tracks were dropped, I didn't really connect with them. I don't know what happened other than I just started thinking about the lyrics, but it's not even that the lyrics are that touching or deep. It's more so just like what she sings about, I'm drawn to react to. High Infidelity, a great song, mic drop on the line. Do you really want to know where I was on April 29th? Yes! What these songs really did for me was shine light on how the album is a reflection. As I have spent the last 3 months enjoying the album, I still agree with my original critique, which is that the lyrics are simple. Now, please don't get on me and say, well, it's because it's a pop album. Just because it's pop doesn't mean it has to have simple lyrics. I mean, Taylor has done it before, she can do it again. I'm not looking for Folklore Evermore type lyrics. I'm just looking for some good symbolism, metaphors, and lines that don't feel like they're made for TikTok. With the 3AM tracks, I do think that there is a lot of symbolism that is carried throughout, so I don't want to act like there's no symbolism at all, but mostly the lyrics are very simple, straight to the point, and very repetitive. Okay, I feel bad. I don't hate this album. I really don't hate it. It's just that I don't see it as this great album. Yet at the same time, I keep listening to it. I don't know what's going on. I guess I find the album very clever. It's very cohesive. It sounds amazing all together. It's very stable. They each flow very well into each other. And it is repetitive, which, although I don't like it, it helps it because it's easy to come back to. And what I really like is that it feels like a reflection on her past, which I think is really cool because we're in like the re-recording era. If you ask fans, they're like, what era are we in? She's still talking about Red. I do feel like this is almost like a re-recording new album. If that makes any sense, this is how my brain thinks. I see it as like, it is the main album. I think it's all new work. I mean, I know it is. She has said that. But I see it as her reflecting on her past, maybe even like taking old songs and giving a grown-up perspective on it, like Maroon versus Red. I think those are the two obvious. Dear John versus Would've, Could've, Should've. They parallel a lot. So I think it's really cool to have kind of a grown-up, more mature response to her older work. Like I said, I listened to this album pretty much every single day. So it's not a terrible album. It just isn't like her other albums, in the sense that I wouldn't put them on 24/7 repeat like this, because I really had to be in the right mindset or the right headspace, because I had to get into the lyrics, I had to understand the story behind it. All of these, one listen, you get it, you move on. It just scratches this like perfect musical itch I have, where I'm like, I want music, but I don't want to be too deeply invested. Midnights. In the past, I usually would pick my favorite songs on the album and I would put those on repeat. Instead, although it is a critique to say there isn't a standout song on the album, it's also a big positive that there aren't standout songs on the album because I want to listen to the whole album then. Whether I'm driving in my car or cooking or cleaning, I put Midnights on and it's just that perfect like background music. I know that sounds like a mean bad thing, but it's a good thing because they're fun. It's just like that comfort album. Like you put it on and you know you're gonna be having good vibes and good moods and just jamming. Like every song, I want to just scream out the lyrics because they're so fun to sing along to. If I had to pick out standout songs that I return to without listening to the whole album, definitely Would've, Could've, Should've. That one's just like on its own land. Bejeweled is a good song. High Infidelity is good. And Questions. Okay, even as I'm rattling these off, only Would've, Could've, Should've do I really feel like I need to put separate. Otherwise, I see them as all pretty equal, and if I'm gonna listen to one, I just want to listen to all of them. The simple lyrics as well as the very cohesive sound and it's the ease of being able to just jump right into the song and get into the other one makes it really good background music. Now, at first, I saw this as a huge negative. I saw it as, well, it's just simple, it doesn't really have any weight to it. But I disagree heavily with my past self now, because there's nothing wrong with being background music. In a way, it's helpful to Taylor because I'm streaming it all the time. It's just a great album to just put on. You don't have to be highly invested in it. You just hear Taylor sing, and if you want to sing along, you can, or if you need to keep doing your dishes, you can do that too. Now that I have balanced my review with positive critiques, I'm now going to pour my glass half empty. Even though I listen to this album every day, it is not my favorite album of hers. To be fair, I can't really rank it yet because it's still so fresh and new, but I do think that Midnights is lacking in the lyric department. Feel free to disagree with me. I know that a lot of people have really analyzed the songs and put a lot of weight behind what she's singing, but to me, they're kind of like feel-good songs, even if they are like negative topics. There's also no like standout lyrics really to me. Like, there's a couple, but for every couple, there's then 20 just lines, and then there's also the lines that I feel like were made just so that they would go viral on TikTok. Also, I'm still upset that Lana Del Rey was not featured more on Snow on the Beach, but we're gonna just let that go. All that said, Midnights has really grown on me, and so I'm glad that I didn't release my reaction video because I was more disappointed than I should have been, and in hindsight, it's not bad. I mean, obviously it's not bad. I keep listening to it. What did she do to it? Why is it so addictive? Although it's a dark album, there's a lot of like insecurity in the lyrics, there's something really enjoyable about singing along, and each song really gets me hyped. Like Bejeweled, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go out now. And question, ... question mark. Yes, I do have questions and I demand answers. And yeah, I totally kissed somebody in a crowded room and I know what that's like. And when I put on Would've, Could've, Should've, I mean, I don't think anyone can do this, but you get to the bridge, you know you're screaming, give me back my girlhood, it was mine first. Midnights is just the album I need right now. I need background music to put on whenever, and it fulfills that little itch I have. I'm sure one day I'm gonna get tired of it, but today is not that day. And at this point, it kind of feels like my friend. If you were like me when you first listened to Midnights and you were disappointed or you disliked it, maybe you had too high of expectations, you created the perfect Taylor Swift album for you in your brain, and so you're like, oh, I don't like it. Or maybe you came from Evermore and Folklore. Even if you didn't expect it to have amazing lyrics and you knew it would be a pop album, I understand where you're coming from. If you haven't, please listen to it again with a different mind frame, different mindset. Look at it as a transition album, as a reflection on her past work, as that type of album that just bridges the gaps between her re-recordings and her new work. And also maybe see it as a reason to go out on tour. Oh, I hope I didn't give anyone PTSD. Everyone's having flashbacks. I don't think this album was made just so that she could have a reason to go on tour. I mean, she's calling it her Eras tour, but I do think it's a good album to just market herself again, be like, I'm back and I'm good with the mainstream. I did indie, I dominated that, and I can still dominate pop. There's more to say about the marketing of the album, whether or not it was good or bad on that side, how that affected people's opinions, but I'm not going to focus on any of that, okay? Let's just focus on the music. But if you want to, you need to vent, or whatever you want to say, go ahead, put it in the comments. We'll have some open, hopefully positive discussion. And regardless of if the album was lackluster on first listen, Taylor did something right because I can't stop listening to it. In fact, after I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go put on Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda because sometimes you just need to cry. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Do you like it? Do you not know who Taylor Swift is? How did you make it through this video? If you don't know who Taylor Swift is or you don't like Taylor Swift, I'm very curious, so tell me. Okay, that's all for this video. Till next video, stay awesome. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.